everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Owen and pleasure to have you join me today. So I hope you're really well and lots of love and appreciation for you being yourself here on planet Earth at this challenging time. So much love and gratitude to you for being who you are and expanding and evolving and growing. So in this video I want to share with you something that I've been doing lately, which is just starting yesterday. Which is I just had fruits and water yesterday with no like powders or herbs or supplements or superfoods or nothing like that, nothing else, just fruits and water. Today I woke up the earliest. I woke up at 6 a.m, which is the earliest by around 40 minutes or more or so. So when you eat very lightly, like for example just fruits only with no avocado or durian, no fats, no nut seeds, no green leaves, nothing like that. But you know what, at the end of the day, like it is okay to have like green leaves for sure and still work at a super optimal or maybe even optimal level. Everyone's a bit different. So if Fruit Only Challenge, which is ran by Orvel Douglas or promoted by Orvel Douglas, who's an almost 8 years fruitarian, just fruits only, and he eats only around 1 meal a day, and he almost drinks no water. I don't promote no water. I promote it up to 3 liters a day or more. But he's done a lot of like fruits only and intermittent fasting and water fasting in the past. His body is such a strong, vital, clean, and efficient level, and hydrated level that he, like some other people, has such high levels, need very little water, and he eats water-rich fruits too. So he has 1 meal a day, then he dry fasts for around 20 to 22 hours, and he spends like a little while eating. There's a small chance he may occasionally, on the rarest of occasion, have more than 1 meal a day, but typically he's transitioned to 1 meal after having previously 2 meals. So he's just a guy who just listens to his body. He never tried to become a raw foodist. He never tried to become a fruitarian. He doesn't watch videos on YouTube. He just listens to his body. He's a black guy. He's very fit. He usually wakes up at 4 in the morning and does a lot of gym workout, or else a home workout these days, since the gyms are mostly closed in New York where he lives. So him and other people like Eli Martin and Osborne all have helped inspire me or educate me or share their information of the story. So basically speaking, I felt very, very good this morning and today. I'm a little bit tired now, slightly bit, because I've been on my phone a bit too much possibly, but largely the main reason is because I had a drinking chocolate. I made almond milk today with some cacao powder and some dates and some basic almonds. And I guess before that I had a persimmon and I felt phenomenal. I felt great because I had a really good empty stomach time, intermittent fast time after last night and this morning. And when I finally had some persimmon, I just such a good mood. I felt really good, but now I feel a bit tired. Not too bad, not too tired, but just a little bit. It really lowered my energy, so I'm surprised how much it lowered my energy. The fruit only cleanse or challenge starts on the 1st of November, but I thought I'd start now. So I did the first day 100% to the rules, except for having a tomato, because usually he recommends no botanical fruits that are usually called vegetables. But I had a tomato yesterday and I loved it. It was delicious. A really good quality tomato from the Polish store. Like if you're in Ireland, go to the Polonez stores. That's where you get really good fruits. Or other best fruits or usually is Indian or Asian stores too. But yeah, I think the hot chocolate or warm chocolate, it wasn't even really warm even. I think the complicated recipe gave me a little bit blocked now. So I can see the difference between super fine-tuned, super natural, just spring water collecting where I live in Ireland, and just fruits, super simple. Yeah, it's a big difference when you have a complicated fatty recipe, because humans never designed with we never evolved with recipes. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you joining in. I'll leave the link below. What's super duper inspiring is the testimonials that he's collected from various people who've tried this, people who've been from people who run 50 miles in one go, like ultramarathon, who run 100-mile races and more, to people who, let's say, had candida for 30 years, to people who have overweight or diabetes, people getting off insulin and normalizing blood pressure and cholesterol and blood sugar levels super fast, and people getting rid of candida that they've stuck with for decades, and they've tried everything including herbal cleanses for candida, to people athletes just having way more phenomenal vitality and energy and physical performance and recovery, just kicking ass with the weights, doing heavier than ever and more reps, and just doing longer, easier long runs. For example, one lady who did it, she ran a 50-mile training session, and she ran a negative split. And what that means, if you know running or athletics, so yeah, a negative split in athletics is when you run the second half of a race faster than the first half. So that's like a really good thing generally. It's nice to be able to do that, especially in a long training session like 50 miles. So you ran the second 25 miles faster than the first 25 miles. It's very impressive, and just people getting like super deep restorative sleeps, and people getting rid of like skin conditions, people having really tremendous like filtration in their kidneys, which is like Dr. Morse talks extensively about this. Is when the lymphatic system starts to like move and exit via the kidneys into your urine or your pee. And I've checked this for myself like thousands of times actually in the last like 6 years. And last night it was a bit better this morning, but I've made a lot of videos this in the past. Yeah, like you usually after like the first day or two, or it depends for every person, but you can have truly amazing, like very cloudy, sediment rich like pee, and which shows that you're eliminating stuff like heavy metals and toxins and poisons and chemicals and drug residues and all sorts of stuff, acids that have been built up and stored in the system. So yeah, it's very beneficial. So yeah, I actually did an enema yesterday in the morning and in the evening, and an enema the night before, because I wanted to like get out some of the cooked vegan food that I had before, which I really enjoyed and appreciate. But it's just not the same type of energy source or mood booster or inspiration or creativity booster than just having like fruits and greens or a raw food diet, you know. So my plan is when I go off this like fruits only, I think I'm gonna go back. I'm definitely going on to just fruits the rest of today. But when I go back, I want to eat like, let's say, avocado with a little bit of salt and a pinch of lime, and stay raw, but keep it as much fruits as possible and keep it as simple as possible. My goal and objective is to like just eat as simple as possible, as basic as possible, as recipeless as possible, as simple, minimum ingredients, and even just mono-mealing. So everyone, I love being alive. I'm really grateful to share this journey with you. I'm feeling a little bit better now. A little bit of digestion was going on there, and that's okay. I don't always want to be just trying to be energetic in my videos, or like high, or like in the best mood possible. I just want to be real and authentic first and foremost. I want to share with you my little secrets, or my little ways of being, you know, my little ways. Just want to be transparent and honest with you. So yeah, to be more transparent and honest, like, yeah, I was a bit sexually active lately, you know, so I'm a little bit possibly, yeah, still filtrating good, still definitely feeling, yes, this morning I felt a lot better than yesterday, because yesterday was the first day. Then my system got into healing, repairing mode of optimal replenishment and strengthening and repairing during my sleep, because I ate so lightly yesterday. And generally speaking, the more optimal you eat, healing always happens when you're asleep. It doesn't happen when you're exercising and living your life. That's when stress is and your body's in active mode. But and you're also in intaking mode. But it's when you sleep. That's where your body's in total rest. Like you're getting massive. That's where the healing and the repairing and the strengthening happens, and the repair. That's when you're going to heal from illness or disease or degeneration, cancer, diabetes, anything like that. But it's what you eat in the day and whether or not you go to bed on an empty stomach. That's very well digested. Well rested digestive system. That's what makes the sleep healing, or a lot, like tons healing, or just a little bit healing, like partially healing. Still good healing, of course, because you are sleeping and not eating or drinking when you're sleeping. You're just lying there, so you are in healing mode. But it's super optimized if you eat, in my opinion, a raw food diet. And for me, what I resonate and resound with and feel is our optimal diet is definitely raw vegan diet, centering hugely around simplicity, clean water, and fruits. So some people thrive on just fruits, others do better for a while they're in the period of repairing and slowing down detox by having fruits and greens, such as the 80-10 diet suggests, or Lauren Lockman suggests. Eli Martyr suggests fruits and greens potentially, or some nuts and seeds. That's what the 80-10 diet says the same. It's a low, heavy, thick, overt fat diet, which I agree with, and higher natural fruit carbohydrate diet, which I agree with too, because fructose doesn't need any insulin to go into the cell, so it's just fuel straight away. But some people who have been impaired, for example, their intestines still have an awful lot of cleaning to do and toxicity, or they have like organs that aren't working perfectly, such as your pancreas, or they may have too much like dirt and imbalance in the intestines, so they might have candida, for example. That's when sometimes just having like fruit juice, I won't agree with you, definitely, you know, or even just having just fruits. Sometimes it's too much cleansing, because fruits facilitate hydration, dissolving, and cleansing. So fruits help to cleanse. The body will do the movement and the cleaning ultimately, and the healing and the repairing. But certain things will help to dislodge and dissolve and break down old matter, and that's what fruits do best, especially the juicy ones, not bananas and dates. It's more like any high water content fruit, which everything, more or less everything is, except for some things like the common ones would be avocado, bananas, dates, dried fruit in packages, or durian. None of them are particularly high water content rich and not super easy to digest. The fatty ones such as avocado and durian, you want them in limited proportions. They're definitely hard to digest, very heavy, very full of fat. Especially, well, both of them are pretty fatty. But yeah, I won't get into too much detail. Avocados are 80% fat, and durians maybe like 20% fat, and like 20 to 30% fat, and high protein content too, and then the rest is carbohydrate. But I do want to help you to help heal your body and to experience optimal mood and mental well-being. When I eat just fruits or all raw and as light as possible, or fruits and greens, my creativity goes off the charts. My inspiration, my downloads, my flow of thoughts, my outward creative impulse, like my dreams become really way more vivid. My filtration improves. The white spots on my nails have all but almost fully gone away now at this stage, since I've done my last cleansing a few months back, when I was doing a different cleanse, which I'll talk about in another video, but it's similar to this, but I also added another things like cleansing powders and other things, I'll get into that another time. But yeah, talk forever with this, but I'll leave you and love you. Have a beautiful day. Happy New Day celebration, my friends. I've changed from good morning because the English language has been ripped off by the cabal, so we're not mourning anything like grieving, good morning, like good morning. I don't want to mourn or to be told have a good morning. And not to get too serious, it's okay. Like, we can mean good morning, happy in our heart towards people, but I find it much nicer to say happy New Day celebration to you, or beautiful New Day celebration full of happiness and peace to you, or blessed, beautiful, joyful New Day and celebration to you. We're alive again. New Day. Let's celebrate. Beautiful, delicious New Day. When I learned out what the word morning comes from, like to mourn, it's like, they've affected our language in a few different ways. So let's be joyful and happy New Day celebration to you. Lots of love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time and attention. Yeah, feel welcome to share this video and share on the information to help others as well in their path of healing. And yeah, have a lovely day. I do one-to-one coaching too. If anyone needs one-to-one coaching on a bunch of things like personal empowerment, personal healing, holistic health, or holistic relationship coaching as well. I'd love to help from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my heart.